beach in the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
Whew, that was quite an unboxing experience. Hey guys, how's it going? I've been using these OnePlus Bullets Wireless Z earphones for about a week now, and here is my review. So a quick note, I this isn't my sister's phone. This is a OnePlus 60 and this still has a headphone jack. But my phone, the OnePlus 60, does not have a headphone jack. So I had to use my OnePlus 60 with this little guy for around 2 years now, with one more piston fit earphones, which are great by the way. So I'm finally dongle free for earphones at the very least. So let's put this aside. Okay, starting off with pairing. I just pop these fuckers out from the box and I put them in my ears, and I open my phone, opened up Bluetooth just to see if there was any device available. But to my surprise, I didn't find any. I tried pressing this button, holding this down, and all kinds of stuff, but I just couldn't find my earphones. So after 5 minutes of extensive research, I found out that you have to first stick them together like this, and then detach them, put it in your ears, open up the phone. Voila, there you see, these are the OnePlus Wireless Bullets Z earphones, and then connect, pair. That's how it's done. So what makes a pair of Bluetooth earphones great? Convenience, sure, but in my opinion, these 7 aspects makes or breaks a Bluetooth earphones. So let me tell you the 7 aspects. Number 1, build, fit and finish. Number 2, audio quality. Number 3, battery life and charging time. Number 4, microphone quality. Number 5, latency. Number 6, extra perks. Number 7, price. Don't worry, I'll cover everything about these earphones and those 7 aspects in this review. So okay, please make sure to watch this review till the very end, so you will know how these earphones compare to other earphones in the price range or whatever. Okay, so another quick disclaimer: by no means I'm an audiophile, but in my opinion, those are the aspects that makes Bluetooth earphones great. Okay, so let's dive into this review. As I mentioned earlier, I used to use the one more piston fit wired earphones, which were great for the price by the way, and those are pretty much the well balanced earphones, nothing too fancy. They don't have the best bass in the world, but the vocals were excellent, the mids were excellent, and highlights were kinda on par with the competition. So from that perspective, I'm gonna review these earphones. Personally, I feel like the true wireless earphones are way more convenient than the neckband type earphones, since they still have a wire between the neck. I considered buying the Realme Buds for 4,000 rupees, but instead I ended up going for this pair of OnePlus Bullets Z earphones. I'm gonna explain it to you while we're reviewing those 7 aspects. Okay, so starting off with the build quality, these earphones are made out of plastic and rubbery material, and they look exactly like the wireless bullets 2 did. They don't have a great quality X, but they get the job done perfectly fine. They are made out of plastic, the earbuds are made of plastic, and it's glossy finished, and you can see it's matte finished inside the near the ear, and it's glossy finished on the earbuds. And then you get these plastic stuff. The buttons are made out of plastic, but the neckband itself is made out of rubber. They fit in my ear fine with no issues, but you get additional sizes in the case if you don't feel comfortable with the default ones. I got the oat color one since the mint and blue were not on the stock, and I was impatient since this whole lockdown thingy, but to my surprise they don't look as bright as they are advertised. So the build quality, fit and finish gets a 3.5 rating star, 3.5 stars from me. Moving on to the audio quality, by no means I'm an audiophile, but after using these for quite a while now, I can safely say these are by far my favorite pair of earphones. The audio output from these earphones is balanced. It has right amounts of bass and treble. The lows are decent, the mids are excellent, so are the highs. I'm pretty sure both users probably won't like this since they are heavily bass oriented and absolutely crush the mids, which is why I avoided buying both earphones for so long. These don't support the aptx codec, which the wireless bullets 2 does. That doesn't really bother me that much since they support AAC audio codec, and I'm fine with it. So overall these earphones get a rating of 4.5, and don't believe anyone who says these earphones lack bass, cause that's a lie. Moving on to the next segment, I don't even have to say anything. These are absolutely the best out there when it comes to battery life. And charging times. 10 minutes of charge gives you 10 hours of playback time, and a full charge gives you 20 hours of playback time as advertised. These earphones shipped out from the box with 80% of charge, and that gave me 14 hours of playback time in low latency mode and around 18.5 to 19 hours in regular mode, which is quite an impressive feat. The best part is you don't even need warp charger to get that 20 hours of playback in 10 minutes of charge, as I use dash charger, which is 20 watt compared to 30 watt warp charging, which were included with the OnePlus 7 series. I mean, come on, guys, just 10 minutes. So the wireless Bullet Z gets a 5 out of 5 star rating in the battery and charging department. Moving on to the microphone quality, the microphone is located below the left earphone and behind the volume control buttons. Here you can see this. This is being recorded on the OnePlus Bullets Wireless Z earphones, and you can clearly see this is where OnePlus saved money on these earphones. These don't offer a noise cancelling microphone, or the microphone quality is great. I mean, it's there and it works fine with calls and the other person can hear me clearly. That being said, if you're someone that needs the absolute best microphone quality, I'm sorry to inform you that these aren't for you. So the microphone department only gets a rating of 1 star. Moving on to the next department, and perhaps the most important department for a lot of PUBG players like me, latency. OnePlus offers a low latency mode, which is exclusive to OnePlus devices, and it only works with Fanatic mode, aka OnePlus 5 or later. And I'll quickly open up training room in my. So here is a test where you get an idea on the sound delay you get with these earphones. The latency is low, but the Fanatic mode takes it to a different level. Okay, let me grab a gun and show you the delay which exists in these earphones. Give me the S12K, and M762 and some ammo. So here is my earphone, and it's gonna output the gunshot sound when I press this button. So, whoa, dude, stop shooting. Okay, so press the button. So you can clearly see the delay. Let me turn on the fanatic mode to see if it's any different. As you can see, it's slightly better than the regular mode, and the regular mode is not as bad at all. It's I'd say it got around 100 ms delay, which is quite impressive. So it gets a rating of 3.5 in the latency department. It would have gotten a higher rating if the low latency mode was not exclusive to OnePlus devices. Moving on to the next department, the perks. These earphones get sweat and dust resistance at IP55 certified, and it offers 10 minutes of charge in 10 hours of usage in 10 minutes of charge, and there's a button which you can use to quickly switch between devices with a double tap. And there's also um, the OnePlus Connect option, which for some reason does not seem to work on my device. So in the perks category, these earphones get a rating of 4 out of 5 since the Connect option does not work on my device. So the final aspect of what makes a wireless earphones great, yes, the most important aspect according to a lot of people like I am, you guessed it, the price. These earphones retail for around 2000 rupees or $50 overseas. You know what? Comment down below where you're from. So we arrived at the final stage of this review, and I know you guys are waiting for the verdict. Should you buy these earphones? Absolutely. These are the best in class for 2000 rupees, and it's a fucking steal. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe to my channel, or I will steal your dog. Peace.
Survivor.